One, two, mic check. Hello, you people. How you doing? Welcome to the Pondis podcast. Kama kawa, team Zito, team ya Audio Mac, team ya Spotify. You guys are doing amazing. Shout out to all the people. Uruskiza pale from Lebanon. Wapi pararira ya Lebanon. Yo, shout out to the people who are United States of America. Thank you to the people wanatusikiza wakiwa UK, France, wapi kwingine, Moscow. Yeah, imagine pod imeshafika Russia, you guys. Shout out to all the people wanatusikiza wakiwa Nigeria, watu wangu wa Tanzania, watu wangu wa Sierra Leone. Shout out to all of you. We appreciate. Thank you guys. This is Pondis podcast. Kama kawa kama dawa. I always give you nothing but the best. They call me VDJ Kevo Pondis, aka Ulebo Dove Tozido, aka Ulebo Madhako alikuona against. And right about now, yo, today napiga solo ride, solo kumongarization, you guys. Yeah, I'm not alone, obviously. Nasemaga is always a you know, I know I'm not alone. I'm having a conversation with you. Thank you for always being here. Watu wangu, nataka tuanze straight, tuingie straight kwa pod, you guys. Yeah, today we have an amazing conversation lined up for you. Inajua mtapenda, you guys. In the meantime, kama uko hapa, join the live, join the stream. I'm actually live on my Facebook page. Shout out to Khalid Mose, as we are recording live the pod today. Oh, it depends with where you're watching in or listening in from. Yeah, watu wangu manze, I always appreciate. So ladies and gentlemen, let's dive straight to the pod. Kama dawa, are you ready for this? Take you guys, I need you people to gonga be serious this year.
Oh my god.
Mutapata kijana kwa Isamu.
Anasema ni Spotify.
Welcome to Pondis podcast.
Oh my god.
You guys, we are on Spotify and on Audio Mac.
My point is, you can't love someone in seconds.
Minta kupiga hug, you guys. We sit, we eat, or whatever, we have a good time.
This is Pondis podcast, where we give you nothing but the truth.
Are you looking for a platform to advertise your business or service? As one of the fastest growing podcasts around, we don't just run ads, we spread your gospel. We are looking for brands to grow with us, walk the journey with us, and reach an audience that is actually listening. To advertise your products, business, or services on this platform at an insanely friendly price, call or WhatsApp +254 103 006 263. At Pondis Media, we are committed because you deserve the best. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Welcome to Pondis podcast. Kama kawa manze, umesikia you can support the pod. It is very easy. Watu wangu, if you want to support the pod, we have a WhatsApp. You can a WhatsApp number, a call number, a text number. Yo, you can let us know. Alafu tupange details hapo, you guys. Thank you manze. You can support in from any place you are. The number is +254 103 006 263. I repeat, +254 103 006 263. Yeah, make sure you come through manze. Piga support, you guys. Yo, hey, by the way, jana we had an amazing conversation. Jana we are talking about a queer story of a Kenyan pastor, or not a Kenyan pastor, a Kenyan reverend, anaitwa Reverend Dan manze. Kama hujasikia the story, ingia pale kwenye Spotify on Audio Mac, ingia search the story of Reverend Daniel manze. Yo, utapenda, ilikuwa mwecheche, you guy. So today on the solo ride manze, kama kawa, I'm comongering this alone. Later on I'll be having Kendall for real, yo. And you know my amazing residents vile, they always kill it. Shout out to Khalid Mose pale on TikTok doing an amazing work. Who else is on TikTok? Anthony, I'm seeing you. But I'm short-sighted wadau, so ukiona sijakuona, don't worry. Anthony, shout out to all of you. Watu mko hapa, you know what we do. We just do that thing on that screen. Shout out. Either wadau, I repeat, if you want to either partner with us or sponsor any pod, ladies and gentlemen, +254 103 006263. Yeah, that's the number that you get to have a conversation with us on. Ingia pale, you can WhatsApp, call, or text, whatever suits your needs. Definitely, we will appreciate, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, going straight on the pod. Hey, wadau, Sharot, mi kwanza kitu inanibamba ni people who usually come through pale Audiomack na Spotify, you telling us conversations imeweza deadly. Kama ukusikiza our amazing conversation with Spice the Dice, ingia pale Commungarization Flicks tukiwa na kijana anaitwa Malik, you guy. Manze, enda pale. Malik alisema kudinyana is overrated, you guy. It's a waste of time. We have had an amazing conversation with Kendall, you guy. Later on this week I'll be having a conversation with someone amazing. Staki ku preempt right now, but mtapenda the conversation coming through. Right about now, leo nataka niongelele masuala ya religion. Because nimebonga, you guy, mnaniona ni kama sijaokoka. So ladies and gentlemen, this is like a disclaimer before I start the conversation. I believe in God. I repeat, I believe in God. I don't believe in the Bible. I don't believe in Jesus Christ. I am not religious. I am spiritual. Am I making sense up to that particular point? So the conversation ikianza, manzi msinipige judgment yenyu yote. I believe in God. I am not religious. I am very spiritual. I don't believe in the Bible. I don't subscribe to any religion. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. Ladies and gentlemen, leo nataka kubonga something amazing about religion being a scam, you guy. Najua hapa I'll be very unpopular for this, but again, ladies and gentlemen, personally, this is actually my personal opinion on why I think religion is a scam. Definitely najua most of you have grown up subscribing to a religion or a certain sect of religion that your parents are. Najua most of you are Christians, others are Muslims, others are wherever they are. But personally, mimi kwanza kitambo, me have never believed per se in any of those things. Nikiwa mtoi, church iko inanibamba, you guys. Me, as much as other kids they loved going to church, me, I was like, shit, so tuenda kudu. Personally, nimishi kusema, me don't believe in the Bible. For me, I don't think a Bible is a holy book. For me, I believe a Bible is a storybook. But before that, tuingia kwa conversation, these are the reasons why I think religion is a scam. Number one, brainwashing and indoctrination. Because what I believe, religion inatufunzaga very mythical, inafunza mythology as historical facts, often targeting children before they have the capacity for critical thought. You guy, a lot of things for religion, tomorrow they don't make sense, you guy. This and this and this. Religion does something that we call brainwashing and indoctrination. Manze, wome group kiwa mtoi, you're made to believe Jesus Christ, Jesus the God, blah 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 of what. You need total nonsense, you guy. And again, unapata, it affects, you grow up believing in things you don't know. Faith you don't subscribe to. Because your parents told you that, this is the way to go. There's lack of empirical evidence, demanding belief in supernatural claims that cannot be proven, substituting faith for evidence. A lot of pastors, a lot of people will tell you crap. This says what? If you do this, something will happen. You guys, there's nothing to that. They don't have an evidence. They don't have, for example, likisema heaven and hell doesn't exist. Most people wamekuwa wakiniambia, mini, by then nimeishi kuitwa cultist from high school. Nimeishi kuitwa mtoto wa majini from kitambo, you guys. The truth is, heaven and hell don't exist. I've had this conversation on radio before. That was on Hero Radio before. Nime have this particular conversation on radio, and I believe heaven and hell don't exist, you guys. Show us proof. I've actually hosted an atheist. I've actually hosted, different religious leaders, from Muslim leaders to, Christian pastors and bishops. I've hosted them. I've hosted a pagan before, a scientist. There is no proof of heaven and hell. That's a belief that you have. For people who believe in the Bible, again, somewhere in the Bible, imekuambia mazuri na mabaya yote yatalipishwa hapa duniani. So I don't know exactly where the verse is, but I believe kuna mahali Bible imesema mazuri na mabaya yote yatalipishwa hapa duniani. So for me, I believe heaven and hell exist on earth, you guys. So before Daddy, there's something that you people call karma, or karma, whatever group of schools you went to. Again, nimesema leo nitaingilia dini you guy, vile nafahamu. So there is no proof of existence of heaven or hell as a place. Ni belief tu, you are made to believe ukiwa mtoi, and you've grown with it kama zombie. Umecheki like these zombie apocalypse movies. You just going directions ambayo you're made to believe ukiwa mtoi. One thing about religion, for me, I believe religion you're the number one lead ya culticism in the entire world. Again, nilikuwa naongelea story ya Shakahola the other day. We saw what happened in Shakahola manze. Pale Mackenzie alitumia religion manze ku brainwash these stupid little idiots manze. Yo, we had people ambao wamesoma, we had lawyers pale kwa cult ya Mackenzie, we had people, we had bosses, we had every type of level of education in that particular cult. People were made to believe, oh, sijui Yesu wanawataka manze. Yo, they starved themselves to death. We've seen other sects using religion to, you know, to initiate people into cultism. Najua most of you won't agree with me, but again, story ya religion is something that I believe needs to be talked about right about now. Again, I have my own reasons why religion for me doesn't make sense. Me, I've never been a Christian. I don't believe in Jesus Christ as a God. In Exodus, watu ambao mna believe in Bible, I don't believe in the Bible, but I am a man of facts. As a media personality, lazima niwapatie facts manze, ndio msikam kuniambia Kevo nini. Watu ambao mna believe in the Bible, in Exodus 20 3 na Deuteronomy 5:7, there's a lot of things, but let's do Exodus 23-5. That is the good news version. If you believe in the Bible, inasema worship no other God but me. Do not make for yourselves images or anything in heaven or on earth or in the water under the earth. Do not bow down to any. Menipata? Worship no other God but me. Somewhere in the Bible again, people who believe in the Bible. Let me just check. Producer, kama uko nayo unaweza nisukumia kwa screen right now. Kama una acha ni Google. There is somewhere in the Bible kidogo tu, you know, I'm trying to multitask you guys. Na sisi watu ambao we're not good at multitasking. In Exodus 25, in Exodus 20 verses 5, God demands exclusive worship, devotion and loyalty from his followers. Anasema, I'm a jealous God, do not worship any other God. I'm Yahweh Canaan, the jealous Lord. That is my name. I hate for my people to worship other gods. I remember kitambo, back then nikiwa Hero Radio, I had a conversation with a reverend, anaitwa Reverend Chris, you guy, and we had a conversation about now this whole issue about your prayers being effectual. If you want God to answer your prayers, ask him direct. Jesus Christ is not a God. Your prayers must be effectual, addressed to the one and only God himself. You know, yo, kiomba na chekigi watu wanamaliza sijui in Jesus Christ we pray, trusting and believing. Yo, the reason I argue Jesus Christ is not a God, for example, you cannot be your father. Even if you're named after him, you went to the same nursery, primary, same secondary school, you're doing the same work he does, you're earning the same salary he does, you're having, you know, you cannot be your father. You don't have authority to give orders or go aheads on behalf of your father. So Jesus Christ is not a God. Kuna religion ingine hapa fulani ya kishenzi, inaitwa Catholic religion. Sijui wanaombaga sijui Mary sijui waombe nani, then sijui tuende wapi turudi wapi. Either way, God describes himself as a jealous God. Or this according to people who believe in the Bible. Watu mko hapa TikTok mwache uchawi. If you're not tapping the screen, mwende mlale. We cannot be live on both platforms, na watu wa TikTok ndio mnaangusha. If you're here and you're not tapping, endo lale. If you're here and you're not tapping, kindly go and sleep. Genesis chapter 1. Kuna mtu ameniambia nisome Genesis chapter 1. Again, we're live on my TikTok page right now. Anaitwa nani? Anaitwa Emmanuel Kalwax. Anasema Genesis chapter 1. Acha tuangalie Genesis chapter 1 inasema you guy nini? Kuna kitu ambayo nadhani people who are religious are trying to say right now. Najua mnataka kuniambia sijui in Genesis chapter 1 kuna any particular verse that you want us to read. Producer ukipata manzini ekeleo manzini have never owned a Bible, but I read the Bible kitambo ndio nili Genesis chapter 1. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. That is according to NIV version. NIV na inakonga which Biblia? That is the opening verse of the Bible. In the beginning God created the heavens and earth. Heaven and hell doesn't exist again. The reason why Christians huwa mnapotea ni because following a book which was brought in by pagans. Again, let me just go back. If God says I'm a jealous God, worship no other God but me, that is according to Christianity as a religion. What does that mean? God anamaanisha don't worship any other particular person. Jesus Christ is not a God. Watu mnajua mna believe in the Bible inasema Jesus is the son of God, you guy. And again, pia wewe ni the son of God. So inamaanisha when a Jesus you are the kids. So why do you pray to another sibling of yours? I don't know if I'm making sense right now. Again, let me just I feel like Bible is a fiction storybook. Kidogo tu producer manze, nahitaji help yako in these references. Kama uko na mimi Kimzi, you can push on my main screen right now. Yo, but watu wangu, today this is the Pondis podcast. We are recording live. I'm actually live on my TikTok page right now. Shout out to the people on Emmanuel new verse ulikuwa nataka niseme, and John chapter 1 uniambie kaa Yesu si Mungu. Jesus Christ is not a God. We are reading acha kwanza tusome John chapter 1. Nimeambiwa John chapter 1. Huyu ni Emmanuel ana try kuargue hapa manze. John chapter 1, in the opening verse of the Gospel of John. Okay, inasema in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. That is according to NIV. In the beginning there was Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. It establishes the eternal existence of Jesus, the Word, and his divine nature, foundational to the doctrine of Trinity. The Word, okay, imesema in the beginning there was Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So again, the Bible, according what nimelearn about Christians, muna interpret the Bible to suit your need, for you to convince yourselves. Emmanuel, kidogo nilikuwa nimetoka huko, but I'm coming back. Yo, I believe, personally I believe the Bible, let me ask my producer kama uko naye, nimekusukumia kitu kwa WhatsApp. Again, leo najaribu multitask you guy. I wish muone hapa vile niko busy you guy. At least watu wangu wa TikTok who are live right now are seeing how busy I am multitasking. Yo, poleni for that manze. Kidogo tu. Leo we're having a conversation about religion, the Bible, and all misconceptions about it. Personally, I believe the Bible was written by pagans. Let's see how true that is according to research. The Bible was primarily written by Jewish prophets and scholars and early Christian apostles, believers, whatever. Again, personally believe the Bible was written by pagan, because let's look at the first 5 books, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. They were written by Moses. Moses wasn't a religious person. Moses was a murderer. Moses alikuwa na mambo yake manze. Kama umesoma history of Moses, I don't believe in any other. I don't believe Bible for me. I believe was written by pagans. Yo, look at David, look at Solomon. Ni watu ambao in this particular normal set of setting tunaweza consider, hebu imagine David nika Ruto andike book manze. Who else can we quote to Solomon right now? Either way, a whole conversation about religion inakuwaga so deep because you people have made to believe in what you people are believing. Na I'm sure most of you don't have proof of anything either existing or not existing, but a Bible for me, the reason I don't believe in the Bible is for me a storybook and a reference book. Nika book ya histo. Genesis ni story of creation. Exodus ni story of Israelites transiting from Egypt to where were they going again. We see all akina Samuel, we get story akina David, story akina Solomon, all through to the now New Testament. New Testament give us story of Jesus, a lot of things about what was happening in the past. I don't want to seem like I'm against religion or the Bible, but personally I've never believed in the Bible from the time I was a kid. Nadhani for me, religion is just is a crap people are fed. Na believe umefidiwa religion ukiwa mtoi, you grow with it. That's why tumesema religion is a way of brainwashing people. Umegrow ukibelieve. Trust me, people who believe in the Bible, I believe they can't like prove anything. They can't prove existence of anything apart from the faith. Or the Bible imesema again, Jesus amesema in New Testament. Again, Muslims and personally I believe Jesus is like a prophet. Jesus alisema in the New Testament somewhere, no one goes to heaven but through me. Again, nime raise up a concern about heaven and hell not existing. Hakuna proof ya heaven and hell existing. Ni faith yako mse. This is what you've been to believe all true. Umeambiwa sijui again umemekiwa ku believe things definitely na whoever made you to believe in those things. But again, Jesus alisema no one goes to heaven but through me or through my teachings. We learn in the New Testament according to watu ambao mna believe in the Bible. I'm trying to make a reference from there. Jesus alisema through my teaching, because again Yesu alikuwa anadescribiwa na his disciples kama mwalimu. So Jesus was using teachings to teach people the ways of the Father. Again, why was Jesus Christ why was Jesus sentenced to death pale kwa cross? Jesus alikuwa sentenced na makosa fulani inaitwa blasphemy. Blasphemy ni equivalent right now ya treason. Yeah, because the authority at that particular time felt like Jesus was trying to be God. And again, you cannot be God. In as much as in Exodus God amesema worship no other God, images or anything but me. And again nilisema the last time I was on radio with Reverend Chris alisema the Bible in according to I believe your prayers must be effectual. Worship the God. Pray to the God. Be specific to the God manze. Na God will answer that particular level of prayer that you're asking. Why didn't people refer Jesus as a teacher? That is Emmanuel asking. Musa Sisoko, how are you doing? Good morning to you. Emmanuel Wanzia amekuwa hapa active pale watongo wa Spotify Audio Mark. We are live on my TikTok page right now in case you're wondering what is happening. Emmanuel is asking, why didn't people refer to Jesus as a teacher? Whatever I believe, this is now according to what I've learned, what I've been able to gather along the years. Yesu alikuwa anaitwa mwalimu. If you read now if you read the Bible deeply, the people walikuwa namrefer mwalimu, and again, faith is a very complicated topic. Nadhani faith, religion, vitu kama hizo zinakuwa tricky sana, politics. Again, because Emmanuel, you've made to believe whatever you're believing right now, it is what you have been made to believe over the years. nowadays, for people who believe in religion, I believe you have no evidence in whatever you believe in. If I ask, the reason nimesema na nikianza nilisema I believe in God, I don't believe in the Bible, I don't believe in Jesus Christ. I'm not religious, I'm very spiritual. Here is what I was meaning by that. Existence of God ni proven. Why do I believe there is God? Again, why do I believe in this God? Because we don't control natures. We have, human beings are gods, but there is a supreme being, a God. We don't control nature. We don't control kila kitu about nature. Sun, moon, raining, drought, sicknesses, death. We don't control all that. There is a power behind it. So that is an actual proof or manifestation that there is God. So personally, I believe in God. In as much as I don't believe in the Bible, I don't, I don't believe in it, but I take it as a spiritual, it's a spiritual, obviously, reference book, again, for Christians or people believe in it. Religion, for me, I believe religion, what it does ni ku spread fear and control. Yeah, because some religions use threat of hell or divine punishment to ensure obedience and compliance, operating through guilt and shame. I repeat, some religions use threats of hell or divine punishment to ensure obedience and compliance, operating through guilt and shame. Again, what I believe, now what I've believed for so long, ni God himself as a supreme being knew everything happening. And again, unaonaga in Leviticus, kuna do not. Unajua ukifuata Bible, there's a lot of things that you will not do. Again, I'm short-sighted. Let me see if I can read comment ya Emmanuel. Emmanuel has been active hapa, you guy. Emmanuel anasema kidogo tu. Emmanuel anasema I didn't think Kevo, you believe in God. I do believe in God, manzi. I'm very prayerful, I'm very spiritual, you guy. Alexander Chris, how are you doing? Morning. Which religion do you belong? I don't belong in any religion. I'm not religious, I'm very spiritual. A Bible is not a holy book. Emmanuel is telling me he didn't know I believe in God and I don't believe in the holy book. A Bible is not a holy book. Let me get Christians to this nini. Before the introduction of Bibles, producer, uko na ile facts ya when was the Bible introduced to these Africans? Before the Bible was introduced, and I repeat, if you're on TikTok, make sure you are tapping my screen. Skuma hizi tap mzee, kama uko hapa, skuma the types. We're at 5.3. Make sure we are tapping the screen vile inafaa. Again, before the Bible was introduced in ama to us, the society, I believe, was clean. Your design, society was clean. Look at our forefathers. Look at our, society was clean. Walikuwa na the do's and the don'ts, the taboos, and people were following vizuri. Let me assume if the missionary, sorry for that, ni notifications pale manze, za Facebook, someone text Facebook anaitwa Seth. I'll check on that later on. But for me, Emmanuel, let me take you through this. If the people who introduced the Bible, the missionaries, whatever, we've made to believe in the history books, if they introduced another different doctrine, unajua before that, the society, each society, not society, I mean each killer tribe, they had their own gods. They were worshipping something. The society was clean because they believed in the do's, the don'ts, do not kill, do not do this and that. Society was clean. Then these people were introduced to a book written by they don't know who. Wakambiwa, now this is the holy book. There is another God who is called Jesus Christ, and they were made to believe. I want to tell you how brainwash started, coming through. Wakamikiwa ku believe in things they were not supposed to believe in, and again wakaanza kufuata. Introduction ya Bible or introduction ya Christianity into the African culture introduced a lot of sin. Nowadays, musema, and I repeat, there's a lot of sin hidden in churches than even in clubs or any other place. there's a lot of sin hidden in churches than any other place. Go to the bar, go to a lot of sin. People are killing going to churches. We have people who cried asking for your votes in the name of religion. Wameokoka you guy. Hello. So people are killing. People are committing adultery. Again, the Bible condemns what do not believe in the Bible, in the commandments. People are committing adultery. People wako na wivu. People are killing each other out here. People don't love each other. People don't show what God wants them to show, or either way. Before the introduction of the Bible, the society was really clean. The society was amazing. Hatukuwa na dhambi vile iko right now. But immediately society introduced, for me I feel like churches or mosque, whatever you call them. Look at our Muslim brothers. Look at the radicalization happening because they are made to believe the Quran, their holy book, demands them to kill sijui in the heaven upatane na 12 virgin girls wa Komonge. That is crap. That is nonsense of the highest order. And again, Wakristo pia mko na beliefs zenyu ambazo ni crap and nonsense of the highest order. So heaven and hell don't exist. The Bible is not a holy book, but a reference book. Jesus Christ is not a God. There is one God, a supreme being. And again, history of religion nadhani tumeongelelea and tutaiongelelea over and over again. The reason why we believe in the existence of God ni because no one controls nature, you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining in right now, you can send in your thoughts +254 103 006 263. Yo, watu wangu. And if you want to support the pod of Lena Farm, just to remind you, we have right now you can advertise on this pod. You can sponsor a program, an episode. Ladies and gentlemen, tuko nayo producer kama uko nayo cheza nayo. Then we come back, we finish this episode. Story ya religion ndio tumeanza, you guys. We'll be having this conversation over and over again. I'll be hosting different pastors on this platform. Watu wangu wa Spotify on Audiomack. Yo, tutaipiga vile napiga right about now. Let's cheza a commercial break for people who want to advertise with us. Kama dawa. This is the Pondis podcast, and this is where we give you nothing but the truth. Again, 0103006263. Ama if you're outside our borders, +254 103 006 get there once they have a conversation with us. Right about now, let's play our commercial, then we're coming back, to have this amazing conversation as we wrap it up on the solo ride. Nilisema I'm not alone, I'm with you people. Tell me what you think, manze. What do you think about religion? Nimeona hapa Emmanuel amechangamka yake yote. Emmanuel, thank you for being active pale on the TikTok. Ladies and gentlemen, isonge vile na songo right about now. Atatungie pale kwenye maduka manzi, ndio tumeanza story ya maduka. Make sure you advertise with us vile inafaa. Hello.
Are you looking for a platform to advertise your business or service? As one of the fastest growing podcasts around, we don't just run ads, we spread your gospel. We are looking for brands to grow with us, walk the journey with us, and reach an audience that is actually listening. To advertise your products, business, or services on this platform at an insanely friendly price, call or WhatsApp +254 103 006 263. At Pondis Media, we are committed because you deserve the best.
Let's keep interacting on Facebook at VDJ Kevo EA, on TikTok at VDJ Kevo 7, and on Instagram at VDJ Kevo 254.
is Pondis Podcast, where we give you nothing but the truth.
Yeah, quick fact why religion is a scam. Number one, religion helps us avoid responsibility. If every aspect of our existence is a part of God's plan, if everything that has ever happened or will ever happen is God's will, if we exist only for God, then the need for us to be responsible to and for ourselves is neglected. Number two, science is starting to answer all the big questions. The big questions are, how did we get here? Where did we come from? Where are we going? Have been with us for our entire existence, and we are finally reaching. Sorry for that. The big questions ni, how did we get here? When did we come from? And where are we going? Now physics, science is answering those questions, you guys. Number three, the religious are not more morally sound than others. In fact, religious beliefs are decisively not an indicator of strong moral values, and vice versa. Among atheists, it's a common misconception that Christians and other religious types are closed-minded, superstitious, and judgmental. Among the religious, it is common misconception that non-religious people are depraved, morally reprehensible perverts, whatever. But kitu inamaanisha kwa inajaribu kumaanisha ni watu ambao mko religious wanajionanga wameokoka sana, you guys wanajionaga ndio deputy Jesus is. Number four, the religious are not favored. This raises another question. The religiously devoted are certain of the truth of their religion, but there are hundreds, thousands of religions all over the world, and they cannot all be right unless they are all just metaphors, manze. The religious are not favored, manze. Kama wangekuwa favored, manze, wangekuwa in, you know what I'm trying to mean. Religion is behind many conflicts, large and small. Again, the Bible or Quran doesn't line up with modern values. The Messiah story has been around for thousands of years. It should be noted that the idea of a divine savior of the human race is practically as old as the human race itself, and that has resurfaced continuously, echoing throughout our culture of thousands of years. So watu ambao mna believe there is a Messiah coming sijui to rescue us, tukikufa sijui tukienda wapi, that is total crap. When you die, you go to the spirit world. Ukishatoka huko, you reincarnate. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think. Either we will be having this conversation over and over again. Kama kawa, kama dawa. You guys are the best. That's why we always give you the best. Hello, this is how tunapiganga multitask hapa. Watongo wenye kopa kwa TikTok, akina Rema, nimeona Smiling Baby, nimeona Emmanuel. Any person with a question, kama kuna swali niulize right now. Any question? Yeah, perfecto watu wangu. Emmanuel. Hey, Emmanuel manze amekuwa hapa aki defend religion. Again, this is my parting shot as we end the episode right now. Believe in what you want to believe. Religion is your own choice. Faith is your own choice. Again, if you believe in the Bible, do as the book says. Not as the book says. Do what God would have wanted you to do. Love the people around you. Don't judge. Don't do a lot of things, manze. Yeah. Na live right, manze. Usikumokoka, manze. Alafu you do things mpaka sisi watu tujaokoka, we are like, you ni dhambi, you guys. Some pastors are doing things even porn stars don't do. Some Christians are doing stuff even murderers consider bad. And you just hide yourselves in the churches. Sunday umepiga lugu yako safi, you guys. You go to the church and act as if everything is normal, you guys. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the people who are here right now. The conversation will still continue. Tuipige vile tunaipiga. In the meantime, if you're new hapa, ingia pale podcast, ingia pale Spotify and Audiomack at Pondis Podcast, manze. The two apps, si lazima uko na app. Unaweza cheza na web browser, ingia search Audiomack and Spotify, sign in, then ututafute pale Pondis Podcast, utatupata kama dawa. We are in season 2 of this, you guys. Tunaipiga vile inafaa. Hello, watu wangu, you guys are the best, and as always, I'll strive to give you the best. Ukiwa na any conversation that you want us to talk, manze, itabamba your design. Emmanuel, let me know where you are. Shout out to Emmanuel, manze. Emmanuel amechangamka hapa. Alafu Emmanuel, make sure umefika pale Spotify. You listen to these and more conversation. Jana tulikuwa na story ya Reverend Daniel, manze, pale akuya story of a Kenyan queer reverend pale being gay and on the altar. That is the title of the episode. You guys ingia pale uko Nairobi. Hakuna mahali panaitwa Nairobi you guys kwa iPod Emmanuel na live yangu. Nairobi ni unless unaishi CBD, unless unaishi Uhuru Park, Moi Avenue, somewhere archives hapo or downtown or uptown kidogo. Sema Nairobi exactly wapi Emmanuel. We are all in this big city you guys. In the meantime, shout out to all of you. Kama hujaingia pale Spotify, Ima, make sure umeingia. Ima, follow my main account. Niko uko Imara. Ungesema uko Imara, si Nairobi. Perfecto. You guys, thank you to all the people wamekuwa active hapa. Kama kawa, kama dawa, tunapenda vile inafanya. Asante sana wanze. This is Pondis Podcast. See you on the next episode. They call me VDJ Kevo Pondis, aka ule boy do tuwezi do, aka ule boy madhako alikuona against kama kawa kama dawa. See you on the next episode peeps. Hello. Take you guys, I need you people to gonga vi serious this year.
Oh my god.
Mutapata kijana kwa Isamu.
Anasema ni Spotify.
Welcome to Pondis Podcast.
Oh my god.
You guys, we are on Spotify and on Audiomack.
My point is you can't love someone in seconds.
Minta kupiga hug you guys, we sit, we eat, or whatever, we have a good time.
This is Pondis Podcast, where we give you nothing but the truth.
Are you looking for a platform to advertise your business or service? As one of the fastest growing podcasts around, we don't just run ads, we spread your gospel. We are looking for brands to grow with us, walk the journey with us, and reach an audience that is actually listening. To advertise your products, business, or services on this platform at an insanely friendly price, call or WhatsApp +254 103 006 263. At Pondis Media, we are committed because you deserve the best.